technically God. Everyone is trying to be God, but you know, excuse me. Um, of course, it's not a bad thing for me because yeah, okay, you guys take away times from me writing books or comics, but like, it doesn't really matter. I could always make audiobooks. I could always, say things, but I guess it's what these little things are adding up to. It's like in any different case, this is gonna make somebody else angry, and I guess to the general public, what this is saying is that they're trying to anger you. They're trying to dismantle you. You know, because like if you study celebrities, they say the streets don't have any love, right? The streets really don't have any love, and I guess it is what it is, right? And the worst part is that there's gonna be individuals that need to rescue you that you're gonna lose your respect, right? So, I mean, wherever my life goes, there's a two-way street. There's the benefits of gossip and there's the downside of gossip. The benefit of what this is that you always know that there's propulsion in life. The downside is that any profit gained from this would always be warranted to the person that started the gossip, right? So, and I do always try to bring on the issues of violation, and I do say it is rape, but you can't. It's such a weird world for a man right now because as a male now it's like okay you're supposed to be that lion, that figurative lion, but the world's changing now because of that gossip. Social norms are changing, gender roles are changing, and a traditional man is not a traditional man. And right now, it's like your enemies have evolved now. Cause it's like I said, it's an intellectual war, but for some, those old norms of okay, violence may continue because there's a pressure that others could sustain and there's a pressure that you can sustain. Because right now, I'm pretty sure with the abstracts of reality destroyed, there's people observing me that are watching how much work I'm able to do, their time, and what I'm capable of doing. Like right now, what am I making? I'm making a 10, I guess you could say a 20 page a 20 page a 20 page comic book, but without my regular materials. 'Cause people are trying to time how fast I could think. But that's the thing, right? If you try to time how fast I think while observing me, it's a different kind of violation, right? It's a different kind of violation. Like it's not physical rape, but it could lead to physical rape because now with all this stuff going on, the COVID-19, them creating apps, tracing apps. It's like okay, how soon are we gonna have biochips on our forehead and our forearms? And it's like okay, because your name is this and that, you should be able to fix this and that, right? But as I said before, the world's a weird world. Of course, I'm probably gonna be upset at a lot of things. Like if I reason my emotions, that's one thing I try to grant to you, children of tomorrow. Try to reason your emotions. It's not gonna be enough to just cry and be angry and sometimes you're gonna have to reason your emotions. Like yeah, you feel angry, you wanna take a knife, you wanna take a gun, shoot someone, but you have to reason your emotions. I apologize to law enforcement and firefighters because your jobs are gonna have to evolve. Like, of course, with firefighters, I think you guys are okay. I don't think you're gonna fall into that Fahrenheit 451 lifestyle. Possibly, at the low spectrum of things, but just in general, I think you guys have a lot of potential, just who you are and what you're capable of. And if anything, I'm always gonna broadcast and display what it is that you guys are capable of. Like, you guys are always gonna have me to vouch for you, as well as with the police officers. As much as I don't like you guys sometimes, you guys still have a way to go before you guys possibly turn to clone troopers. But that's a little childishness for you guys. And of course, the streets are probably not gonna have no respect for me. Taking my stuff. If they don't take my stuff, they're probably gonna take things I care about. Really, I hate to quote the Bible, but like sometimes you really gotta guard your heart, guard things that you like, and that doesn't mean just physically guard. It just means you need to know how to detach yourself from some things. The world's a weird world, and it's like it's different. It's different. But like I said, um, it's a little odd place right now, just because, like I said, family members are trying to mess me up, and of course, there's a lot of emotions and things behind it. They probably want me to progress, get that money, and get on with life. But as I said before, a lot of this stuff is gossip. And if we did turn back some of the fabrics of time, it's just gonna get messy. It's gonna get really messy. It's only progression, and I really do hope that I get to see an old age, a tender age, where I could be young, I could have children, I could teach, or probably do something in law or healthcare or engineering. But for now, uh, it's a lot of baby steps. There's a lot of baby steps, and I'm not trying to be similar to anybody, but I'm just saying that a lot of these steps are just what they are. It's a lot of steps that have been caused by other individuals, just because I don't have the resources that I need. A lot of the resources are taken away from me because of certain loopholes. And there's only so much you can do, right? It's like only so much you could do. Like, yeah, I like my laptop. Yeah, I should join the art. Like, there's so many ideas just being thrown out there. It's like, what can you possibly do right now? I think about it like this. I've been thrown in a forest that's been surrounded by fire. What's your best option of survival? That's a question I'll ask you guys. What's your best option of survival? You know, um, what do you do in those scenarios? What do you do in those cases? Like what are your options? So I'm just gonna pose that to you guys and see where you guys go with it. But I'm saying right now, this is my first vlog. I'm in Sunnybrook Hospital, so I'm not gonna tell you to be positive. I'm just gonna tell you to keep your head up, contemplate your life, work hard for those seeds of tomorrow. Try to be better than what we are, cause whatever like my segment, my generation is, it's a very odd segment. It's a very odd segment. There's a lot of frustration, and that's, for one, it's because I didn't grow to be who I was supposed to be, and the other is that a lot of people have a lot of unfinished dreams that they haven't realized. But the easiest thing is that, it's easy to target me because it's like, okay, look, he's fallen into so many financial issues. It's so easy to mark him and say, okay, look, this is the guy. Like, how hard is it to make a painting? Well, you gotta consider the economic problems and economic situations I've been in. And the thing is, people don't like to relive the past. And because they don't like to relive the past, you're forced to think about the future. You're forced to think about the future. But the thing is, my, I guess, rewards of the future are what I'm guarding now. That's what I'm guarding. But the thing is, people know my past, right? They're trying to take things of my past. Because they're going to say, look, if you consider time travel, if they take things that I got from this timeline, they could say they altered it because they have ways to adjust. But I guess there's gonna be some point in time where, when we do find the absolute resolve and we do get to time travel or observe time justly. And when that time comes, I'd like to go there. But till now, I'm just working. I'm working, I'm progressing, I'm growing, I'm developing myself, developing my mind, and taking things as I should and developing them and creating an infrastructure for those people of tomorrow. Just because, they're not going to get the opportunity that I have, but I also need to set a foundation where people are able to grow fruitfully, grow naturally, grow, with strength, grow with protection, right? I think that's the best thing. Just learning from my past and what I've been through. I think that's the best thing to do. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going for. Unfortunately, I can't really touch music as I'd like right now. I'd be making some banging tracks, but I think I'd have to mature a little bit. Of course, this hairstyle's gonna get a little old, but it is what it is, and just gotta progress. So, you know, I do plan on making that money. And I am gonna set a foundation for those people of tomorrow that you guys do grow creatively unbound, intellectually unbound, physically unbound. Because right now this life is a little difficult, and especially with that gossip that came out, you're gonna be stuck in a very economically difficult position. And I'm willing to give you guys some time. I'm willing to give you guys my time because I know you guys are gonna need it, and that's the time I'm gonna have for you guys. Now I'm in a very difficult spot because you know progression is both on economics and drugs right now. It's like it's a very it's a game for health officials. It's a game for health officials, and who knows? I might grow old doing all this, but I'm just gonna show you guys that the only fruits I can really give you guys are the fruits from my art, the fruits from my videos, and I guess whatever wisdom you could take from it. So I'm gonna try my best. I hope you guys do have some questions for me. As we get older, and you might meet up with me. I'm gonna take up some martial arts. I'm gonna get back physically fit. That if you guys do want to challenge me, because right now I have that Master Roshi vibe going on. You guys have something to compete with. I'm not just a talking teacher. I'm a teacher that you could compete with, that you could fight with. You know. So yeah. But for now, you guys stay safe, keep learning, keep progressing, and I hope you enjoy this. I would like to say I am a time and creative technician. I'm also a teaching assistant. So I hope you guys all the best, and that we could get through life unbound. That's the end goal of all of this. We could get through life unbound. So hope you guys the best, and hope you guys are all right. Thank you.